And welcome to Sunny Beach Life, the channel dedicated to Sunny Beach. So we're going to discuss first of all apartments versus hotels. Have a look what people are doing for a bit of fun. Have a look at a nice restaurant on the front where you can eat Italian. And of course I go and retire somewhere really quiet, get my own dinner. Okay, so Dobra Den from Rose Residence in Sunny Beach. That's my apartment at the back there. I've been ostracised to the apartment because we've got family flowing in. I've got 5 women in the house. I've decided I'm on a quiet week. I'm going to stay here. I can say hello to them every now and then. But they don't need me around. So I'm going to walk down Flower Street, have a walk about the resort, just show you what it's like in the evening. It's getting high season now. It's really, really packed. It's really busy. It's really noisy. Actually, one of the questions we've always been asked about is people saying, should I book a hotel or should I book an apartment? There is a difference. Obviously, the hotel, you probably go to bed and breakfast, you're going to get room service, etc. But an apartment has another advantage, and that is the occupancy. Because only a few of the owners ever live there at one time. Some are rented out, but occupancy is going to be like 30% or at the most 50%. So they don't need such a big pool. More importantly, you're always going to get a sunbed at an apartment, virtually always. With the hotels, you're going to struggle. Like our apartment here, I mean, there's half a dozen people on sunbeds. They're just loads of sunbeds. Never have a problem finding somewhere in the sun to lay down. And we've actually got another pool next door and another part of the development, and we can use that pool. So wherever the sun is, you can sit in the sun, or actually today, you probably want to sit in the shade. It's been too hot. Hey, it's been a scorcher. So anyway, when you're looking at apartments, you'll find the swimming pools are a lot smaller than on the hotels. The reason is they never have the number of people in that a hotel will have, because a hotel needs to be 100% occupancy, where the apartments are getting their maintenance fees from the owners. They're not really worried how many people are there. If it's only 20% or 30%, it doesn't matter, they're getting the money. There you go. Now, another thing about apartments, which is really, really good, is that the swimming pool has a time on it. Normally it's from sort of 9 in the morning till 7 at night. The reason they do that is, first of all, for safety. They don't want people diving in the pool at midnight. Could be an accident. But mainly what it is, it's so that it's quiet. You can sit on your balcony. You've not got loads of screaming and splashing and noise. It's fantastic. It's really quiet in the apartments. We're only a 10-minute walk from the front and Flower Street. And literally at night, all I can hear is seagulls. People say Sunny Beach is so noisy. It isn't if you're away from the front. It's a very, very quiet place. You can certainly get sleep. No problem at all. Apartments are very much like hotels in a way, because we have, in the summer, 24-hour security. We've got gates into the actual buildings, into the apartment. We've got fob entry. So they're quite secure. We have 24-hour security on, a guy with cameras looking around the place. So it's really, if you own one, it's like having your own hotel room. And if your friends or family are staying in your apartment, there's always management or security to call on hours. You can always make a phone call if you've got a problem, and they get it sorted out for you straight away. It's been great fun owning our apartment over 8 years. We'll never get rid of it. I need it for nights out in Sunny Beach. It costs me per week less than getting a taxi into Sunny Beach and back once. So it's a good investment. If you're going to be here a lot of times through the year, get an apartment. Got to be better than a caravan in Skegness. If you know Skegness, you know what I'm talking about. If you're here in the summer, it's no problem at all being self-catering, looking after yourself in an apartment. Sunny Beach is absolutely full of grills. They're absolutely everywhere. Different types of meat. You can get sort of like a beef burger type of thing, lots of sausages, and then they do chicken breasts, pork fillets. Oh, a range, fantastic range. Very good price as well, better than the restaurants obviously. And these are all over the world, everywhere. Just follow your nose, you'll find a grill. But in the morning, before these are open, we've got the bakeries, and these open really early. Go get a nice crusty pastry, something with cheese and honey on for your breakfast. Fantastic. So don't worry too much about your food. And then of course in the evenings you can go out and find a fantastic restaurant to eat in. If you do pick a hotel, and if you're going all inclusive, make sure you're going to a 5-star, one of the top hotels, because the all inclusive, basic all inclusive probably isn't to Western taste that much, you're probably going to have problems eating it, and in the end you're going to go out anyway. So just go bed and breakfast, or unless you're going really top notch, you go to top hotels and they have international standard cuisine. There you go. But I'm quite happy in a grill. Really am happy in a grill. I love a grill. This is Shrek. This is 5 minutes from our apartments. We quite often nip down here and we get something on our way home in the evening. Let's get some cheesy chips, a bit of meat, and we sit in the apartment and eat it late at night. Can't get better than that, can you? One of the biggest advantages of coming in an apartment or room only is the food. So I've gone from 2 minutes walk from Shrek. I've got Tajana's fine dining behind me with beautiful tablecloths, waiter service. Oh, full international cuisine. Absolutely beautiful. 2 minutes walk from there. And then going down, you've got over 600 bars and restaurants in Sunny Beach. There is bound to be something to your taste in the resort. That's why we love being in our own room rather than a hotel. No fixed times as well. You can get up late in the morning, you're not missing your breakfast. One of the very best things about Sunny Beach is the fact that it follows the bay. It's 6 miles long, the bay, it's massive. Sandy beaches, but it's not very far, none of it is very far back from the beach. So you've got a central road that runs through. It has fantastic bus service every few minutes. We've got mini trains. There's no problem wherever you are in the resort, getting to the centre, getting home again. That's no problem. And there is a big range of hotels here. There's some really, really nice ones, some luxury hotels. There's some basic ones for, depends on your budget, what you want to spend. And I've just been and looked at one of the newly refurbished hotels this afternoon. Wow, it's absolutely gorgeous, fantastic reception. So, speaking to the management there, we're going into next week to film it because Susan's tied up at the moment. She wants to come have a look as well, won't let me film it on my own. I could have done it this afternoon, but she won't let me do it. She got really annoyed. No, you're not filming that. I've got to come with you. I want to sneak and have a look what the bedrooms are like. That's a woman for you, isn't it? Anyway, I've got to carry on down Flower Street. This is where everybody comes in the evening for a stroll down to the front, down to the beach. Actually, the sun is very low in the sky now, and there's no way at all I can put the camera that direction, so I've got to do it this way and walk down the front. It's nearly 8 o'clock and it's still 30 degrees. Oh, it's really, really hot. And it's going to be like this now till basically October. We have fantastic summer. We do get a few thunderstorms later on purely because of the heat. Midsummer you can get a freak thunderstorm in the evening, but that's just because it's so hot. Oh, it's going to be busy down the front. Can't wait to get down there. So it's Wednesday the 26th of June today. And Bulgarian schools have broken up, but actually, like England, they haven't broken up yet. So there's a limited number of children in the resort. Not too many at the moment. Give it another fortnight, it's going to be full of children. Absolutely packed with families. At the moment, saying a lot of countries are still at school, so not quite here yet. It's really nice. Great atmosphere. I can smell food. If I had smelly vision, this would be fantastic. Smell those grills going now. Wow. So when you're down Flower Street, watch out for franchises. This one's just opened on Flower Street. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. And our treat is when we go into burger shopping, we go to the mall, the big shopping mall area. We always go to Kentucky Fried Chicken because we love it. It's our treat. We don't eat that sort of food very often. And the meal I sort of have there is 13 lever. In the one in Sunny Beach, you're talking 19 lever for the same meal, and you don't get a cake with it as well. Oh, this is really expensive. We thought it might be when they opened this up, because they're obviously paying huge rent to be here on the strip. So if there's any way at all you can avoid it, avoid the American chains like this, because they're just massively overpriced in Sunny Beach. Just go to the family-owned restaurants. You can get fantastic meal at fantastic prices. You just don't need to pay this crazy money. On the other hand, you're on holiday. Just blow it, enjoy yourself. I never just blow it and enjoy myself, but you can if you want to. Okay, behind me is the Arena Bar. As it's just gone 8 o'clock, we've still got daylight because it's obviously midsummer. Still light, but you can see how many people are in there. All the bars in Flower Street are absolutely very, very busy tonight. And the next week or so, obviously flights are going to increase. Once the children break up, it's going to be absolutely, you won't be able to move in here. You'll have to hold hand when you walk up here, you'll lose your other half. It gets really busy, especially after dark when the youngsters come out for the clubs. And here's the jetty and the beach where everybody goes for a stroll in the evening. That's what you do when you're on holiday in Sunny Beach. Anyway, if you're enjoying the video, Natishne Butona, hit the like button. Thanks a lot. We'd like to see the likes. Okay, it's cooling down now. Flower Street gets busier and busier. Everybody's been on the beach or in the pools today. In the shade a lot of the time. It's just been so hot. And you can quite often, even in July and August, you'll see YouTubers or bloggers and they walk along the promenade 2 o'clock in the afternoon to show you Sunny Beach. The resort looks so empty, it's unbelievable. It makes you think it's like there's only 50 tourists here. It is so empty, literally there's one person ahead of them. That's because people are taking shelter. It's the wrong time of day. So from this time of year, we don't really go out until about 7 o'clock. It's not worth filming, there's just nobody about. And suddenly there's a rush of people in about an hour, hour and a half. It's absolutely buzzing, everywhere's packed, the restaurants are full. It's just not like that in daytime, it's like a ghost town if it's really hot. It really is. It's just so empty, it's unbelievable. So here is Laguna Park, amusement park. There's some pretty scary rides here. Some really high ones, some fast ones, but it's a mixture really. There's some bouncy castles and some very gentle rides for the smaller children. You wouldn't catch me going on this one. And you wouldn't get me on that one either. Oh, look at that. Oh, stomach churning, isn't it, going up there. This is the worst one of all. I think this is the little seats on chains and it gradually starts spinning and it goes higher and higher and the chairs come out further and further from the centre. You can sometimes hear people scream on this. I think you'd hear me scream on this if I was up there, I'll tell you. You'd probably get a very good view of Sunny Beach up there if you got your eyes open. No, it just shows you what it's like fairly early evening, it's 8:30. It's just getting going now. It's just the people are coming out. It's cooling down. Oh, it's just too hot earlier on to walk about, and now they're coming out down the front. And I'll start eating, hopefully. A few people in the restaurants. Oh yes. Can't beat it, can you? Somewhere in Sunny Beach. All right. It's really a good time of night because the light's really going down. It's going to be dark in another half hour or so. So all the lights are coming on. And Sunny Beach comes alive when it gets dark. It looks 10 times, like everything. It looks 10 times better at night when it's fully lit up. It just looks like magic. Another half an hour, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. It really is. The beach bars half an hour ago were lit with the light, just don't look so attractive. Now that's just going, and you can see all the lighting now, it's absolutely beautiful. But they haven't got the atmosphere they had when I walked past a few minutes ago because there's football on. Football is not like Caribbean music with palm trees, is it? It's like it's better and better through the evening. The only problem is there's quite loud music coming from the bars and the stalls. Most of that is pre-recorded music, which is copyright. Gives you problems. So when I get home, I have to take all the background. It takes me ages. Take the background sound out so you don't hear the music. Shame, really. It's part of the experience is the sound. There you go. I'll put my own tune in. It'll be nice in. But it is getting very, very busy now. It's starting to get really, really busy here now. It's actually getting so busy now, the little mini train is struggling to get through the crowd. It's struggling to part the people. So, Stella di Mare, here's an Italian restaurant right on the front. I'll just show you up the side here. It's actually right on the beach. It's built on the beach. What a location. And before I go in, I'll just give you a view of where it is from the back. I managed to bring the drone down, have a little flight. There you are, situated on the beach. This is a view from the top. It's interesting. They have a removable canopy. They can draw that back and open it up when it's hot. Make the restaurant open air. So I'm going to take a quick walk inside to show you what you can expect when you go in the door. Some nice cool wine, I think, there. Oh, of course, they specialise in pizzas and Italian dishes. The lady here is making the fresh pizzas. Of course, you've got a beautiful restaurant, but what a lot of people want to do, they want to sit on the veranda at the back here on the terrace and actually look at the sea. Look at this. It's got really comfy chairs inside as well, so you can spend a bit of time there with your glass of wine. It's actually located opposite the brand new 4 Points by Sheraton, which you can see that is now open. It's got lights on at last. As everywhere is so busy, all the restaurants are bustling, there's so much noise. I'm going to go to a quiet little restaurant at the back. It's family owned. It's a proper little family Bulgarian restaurant. There you go. It's Astra, just near the bus station. I'm going to have a really nice glass of, fairly local Carnabat of wine. It's grown not that far away. And I'm going to have a schnitzel, which is obviously a pork fillet as such, and it's just coated and crispy and absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't that look nice with the lemon and the butter on the top? Woohoo! That's my dinner. Fantastic. So a really tasty schnitzel, and the way they serve it, put it on top of the chips, and it keeps your chips hot. So not only have you got hot meat, you've got hot chips underneath the whole time you're eating it, which is really, really nice. Anyway, I'm going back to the apartment. Solo night tonight. I'm going to have an early night. So it's ciao ciao for now. See you again later. We live in the area, so we film Sunny Beach all year round and right the way through the whole season. So if you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any of our films in 2024. We're hoping it's going to be a really, really good one as well.